This is the Modern Vibes on Vibes Radio.
So I'm honored to tell you that we have a special guest in the building, the one and only Dennis Itumbi.
Tumkaribishe
vile si ufanyanga Riley tupatie hapo hivyo head start.
Twende. Tunaye deno tunaye deno amtamweza.
Mr. Itumbi karibu sana.
Asante.
I think you're going to have to use the other microphone because Riley unaweza mrutia tu raka. So guys, mazeka uko na swali yote ya Itumbi, please just reach out to us using the hashtag #Kuambox and care because kameshika kushika. All right, Mr. Itumbi karibu sana.
Asante sana.
I know this is your first time up Ivy Vibes Radio.
Yes.
Unapenda reggae music kweli? You know, as we play reggae and dancehall.
My two brothers are addicts of reggae, and when I stayed with them in the house, they made me know each and every bit of that, including history.
Yeah. Kina Bob Marley nini
Yes,
I say.
Awalinifanya kajua reggae kabisa.
Exactly. How are you doing, Mazanime? I can see you're still healing, isn't it?
Yes. I'm good.
How's the process?
I think only the hand remains now because the legs, though I'm still on plasters,
yes, sir.
They feel good. They feel
yes,
good.
Sir.
I mean, you can see I'm not even walking in crutches, so this is really good progress.
Quite an improvement.
Yes.
So let's just dive into the main conversation. Hapa hivi kwa mjadala, we call it the court of public opinion. I mean, the main conversation Kenyans are having right now in certain quarters, wanasema, of course, the deputy president alleged yuko hivyo America that there's a scheme to rig the August 9th elections. And of course, watu wa Azimio wanasema those are just reckless remarks. You know, they're uncalled for. Why can't you just come here? Liko na Babu Wino on a certain rally. Wanasema, come here, you're a man. Come and complain hapa nini. I mean, do you think the deputy president has a point?
First, I do not think I actually did not hear the deputy president talk about rigging.
Okay.
I only saw it in newspapers.
Yes.
When I just landed and I heard your topic, I just Googled actually what the newspaper that houses Vibes Radio, the Standard, wrote. And when we went to journalism school, we were told, look at the open quote to know ili uweze kujua umse alisema nini exactly. Other than ile vibe ya politician ya reporter ule anaandika story. So in your quote, Deputy President alisema the biggest issue on the ballot is the democracy of our nation and whether we truly have the opportunity to make free choices devoid of blackmail, threat na intimidation. That is a matter that is on the ballot. If you understand a bit of Kiswahili, that's what informs the current push by many Kenyans to say hatupangwingwi.
Yes.
So from there, I don't see the deputy president saying the election will be rigged.
Yeah.
However, he said that there is a state-backed plot to intimidate, blackmail, and use state institutions to cause violence.
Yes.
Which are two different things from rigging.
Right.
So to kwa your story, it's good to differentiate that the deputy president has always stood and said, yes, him say, okay, in fact, as you statement, ukiniangalia mimi kama deputy president, unaona kama mimi mse naweza nyang'anywa kura.
Yes.
So, I mean, and rigging an election is very difficult.
I'm sure it is.
Because cheki, ukienda kuvote. Sijui kama ushai vote.
Nishai vote mara mbili,
bas. Sasa ukiingia kwa polling station, unapewa kwanza unaenda biometrics kucheki kama uko kwa register.
Of course.
Then unapewa ballot paper physically.
Yeah.
Unaenda unatick your ballot paper physically. Unaiweka kwa ballot box physically.
Yes.
Manually actually.
Yes, sir.
Then kutoka pale inacountiwa manually.
Yeah.
Then the result is announced manually.
Yes.
Then the result is posted outside each and every polling station in Kenya.
Right.
From there, ndio ile kitu inaitwa transmission na masava huanza kuhappen. But unacheki zina happen after result has been declared and posted outside the polling station.
All right.
So because our election is manual, it is impossible to rig it.
So you have faith in the IEBC and the fact that they're saying it's going to be a free and fair election. What was it na pressure? And I'm sure in different political parties they're asking the followers to get out in large numbers and go and vote. So actually, let's switch the conversation a little. DP on the other hand, amesema, because I know you're very vocal and you're a follower of the DP and his ideologies. Do you think the nominations will be free and fair, especially in your camp?
First UDA has and nikitoka hapa nitakupatia hiyo contact ya chair of the National Election Board.
Please do. Yes.
Host up and I will help you get him
exactly.
However, because I'm a participant in the process,
yes.
I can assure you that the UDA nominations to be held between April 9th and April 16th are going to be free and fair.
Yes.
Absolutely free and fair. Because the processes for preparing for that nomination are well done. The team that is doing it has been sitting for over 2 months now. Na sahi nomination by Wednesday verification itakomesha. So ballot papers stanza kuprintiwa.
Yes.
Ballot boxes are already here. There is meetings that are for the first time. a party in Kenya has gone round so far 21 counties.
Yes.
The most democratic manner
Yeah.
to go and meet with aspirants in the 21 counties kuwa show vile hiyo nomination itakuwa.
Alafu unajua sasa nimesikianga hizi mafununu. Apparently there's something called inaitwanga the Ngirichi effect where some people will miss out on the party ticket, alafu wata decide kuhama ama watabaki hapo hivyo kwa party. So unadhani kuna wasa watatoka UDA and Azimio or even other parties?
Well, in all parties that is
Yeah.
expected.
Yeah.
Ile kitu ita happen this time kwa sababu ya ile bill mpya ilipita, now it's an act ile ilipita bunge, is that utatoka kutoka ODM ukuje UDA ama utatoka UDA uende ujoin na Kenya.
Yes.
Because hiyo sheria sasa make impossible.
Right,
but
right.
there is a short window after nominations for you to be able to move to independent.
Yes. So you're expecting
Well,
that?
Yeah, that's expected. I mean,
Yeah.
it is a political thing, so it is expected.
Yeah.
Hizi ni kama tu uko finals ya World Cup, unaweza shinda within the first 90 minutes, unaweza shinda wakati wa extra time,
Yeah.
ama unaweza shinda wakati wa penalties.
Yes.
So it's an expected outcome. So ukilay out, nasema kutakuwa na nomination, naweza lose hizi nominations ama ni win. So kama mimi ni politician, naona nikilose, I will allege there was no free and fair nomination, alafu niingie independent na ni try another go in August.
Yeah.
But from experience in 2013 and 2017 at least, ukiangalia hizo elections mbili, the people who shifted from mainstream parties to independent or other parties, kwa sababu hiyo time huko na sheria, only 18% of them won the election.
What? That's an interesting fact.
Because kwa nominations,
Yeah.
it is also a mass participation of the same voters you're going to meet in August.
Absolutely.
So hiyo kitu ni 50-50 whether you move or not. So it's not a worry to the mainstream parties whether people who then lose a nomination or move, as long as you do a free, fair and verifiable nomination.
I guess nilikuwa nakuuliza story because the other day we saw in the media allegedly there was some sort of tussle between what's his name, the senator of Nairobi, Sakaja. And Bishop Onjiru. You know, people were saying, hey, hii story itakuaje, who gets a ticket, and if somebody gets a ticket, does it mean, for example, now Sakaja can get Margaret atahama nini? It's a bit of confusing. It's a confusing situation, but tutacheki vile mtai handle. Now, when it comes to mambo ya running mate, you know, Kenyans are wondering, manze. First of all, how soon are you gonna name a running mate? The deputy president. I'm sure you probably have an idea.
Sharia says we have to complete our processes for nomination. Let's
Of course.
nominate presidential candidate, who, by the way, we are going to nominate on the March 15th in a national delegates conference at Kasarani.
Okay.
So by March 26th, lazima hiyo list ya nomination, people who are going for a nomination, we're ready.
Yes.
So at that point,
Yes.
and unajua pale April 30th lazima tupeleke IBC all our people wale wanaenda election.
Yes.
So before April 30th, we're going to announce our running mate.
Yes.
Or the deputy president currently is going to announce his running mate for the presidential race this year.
Yes.
As to who it is going to be, mimi nangoja kama wewe.
Tunaweza guess. Unajua Riley, unajua sahi wasa wanasema, you know, if the deputy president doesn't pick somebody kutoka Mount Kenya inaweza kuwa down and inaweza miss out on votes from there. Akichukua mseka muda because
Mimi
from where I'm seated,
naona nikaa utakuwa running mate.
Ukweli
nipete 2027 takuwa running mate wako. But the point is, I mean, ikitu ni, you can just be sharp. Squeezy wa Kenya bana, wajinga walisha. You can easily tell that stronghold ya DP right now is of course with Valley and Central, right? So naturally he might be forced to pick somebody from Central. Does it make sense? Alafu sasa muda itabidi amecheza kama yeye.
Well, kule the deputy president or the William Ruto to pick running mate is a decision that he has to make himself.
Okay.
However, there are parameters zile zita guide who will become running mate.
Yes.
And those parameters is what I'm free to discuss. Your one, sisi tunarun a hustler campaign.
Yes.
So this must be a person with a hustler story.
Yes.
Number 2, lazima akue nimse ako integrity yake iko legit. 3, kwa wale wetu ambao tuko kwa campaign na ni wa young, we are also saying we running mate akue young. I mean, women wakisema wanasema wao akue pia na a lady.
Exactly.
So mimi lazima pia ni push interest yangu, we want a young person.
Yeah.
Ndio at least pia sisi tuko na contribution yetu in history, vitabu zikiandikwa later atasema we insisted on a young running mate. However, whoever who is chosen as running mate, tuta move on kama chama.
Yeah.
But on the conversation of the running mate, I still insist usijitoe kwa hiyo list. Everyone has
true.
a fair chance. So wakanishow you are under arrest. Nikawambia for what? Kama niko under arrest, basi niko na some rights apply immediately. Ya kwanza, I need to contact my lawyer.
Yes, sir.
Kabla hata nimalize hiyo story, walikuwa shanishika wakaninua juu.
Walikuwa swanga hivi?
Walikuwa 3.
Okay.
The point ya kunikujia.
Yes.
So wakati walianza kuniinua nikasuspect vile wataki kunijibu hizo maswali.
Yes.
So nikashout nikasema
Yes.
manze wase mcheki hebu chekini around angalieni hawa wase na muangalieni number plate ya hii gari. So wase walikuwa kwa kinyozi, kuna salon hapo na wase wengine wakawa wakatokea kuangalia na kuchukua hizo details. But by that time nishasukuma nyuma ya gari, washaniweka kama blindfolds, washanifunga na ma handcuffs, wameniweka nyuma. Then hapo ndani wakaniambia sasa mse, you must change your political stand if itile ya boss. So nikawauliza huyu boss ni nani? Cause pengine ni yule boss mimi najua. Kwa hivyo si need ku change.
Exactly.
Sasa hata wakuacha nimalize. Kaanza kunichapa mangumi hapo nini, wakachukua simu zangu, nilikuwa na simu mbili yote.
But ulikuwa unajua nani walikuwa na bonga about? Obviously, I mean it was easy for you to guess who the boss is.
Kama hapo before, cause kuna vitu waliongeza kanianza kunifanya nijue nani.
Okay.
So kwa hiyo process wakachukua ile ndio nilikuwa nayo, nilikuwa naenda kutumia madhe for Christmas, wakachukua simu wakatupa nje. Then hiyo point nikauliza ati mnaongea juu ya nani? Kwa sasa nilikuwa nataka kujua nini. Wamenigonga by this time nasikia uchungu, so nataka ku engage ndio acha kunichapa waniongeleshe. So at that point masimu zikaanza kuingia kwa radio call ya polisi ile ilikuwa pale ndani. Nawaambia Commander Logistics 1, we are exposed to jamaa shout. Kwa hivyo gari mtutumie gari nyingine tu change.
Yes.
So umeingia mahali I think ilikuwa kichorochoro, just niko na blindfolds, gari imesimama. So within a short period, hiyo gari ikiwa imesimama, wakama wakanisho tunakushift kwa gari nyingine. So of course wakanishift kwa gari nyingine. By this time nimeshaanza kususpect, because washaanza kusema huyo boss ni anakuja kuinterrogate na lazima usikizane na yeye na vitu kama hizo. So it was very clear pale ndani, because ya hiyo radio call ya polisi, the communication ile nasikia vile wanaitana majina pale ndani, it was very clear these were rogue policemen.
Wow, rogue police officers.
Yes. So kaniambia by the way wewe uko na transmitter kwa mwili, because by then I think wasi walikuwa wameshaanza social media mob so walikuwa nadhani niko na transmitter kwa mwili na transmitter
una record hizo mengine.
So wakakata nguo zangu zote wakaniacha naked. Long story short, wakanipiga na mangumi, wakanipiga na mahama huko. They bet me a good one. Yenyewe kuchapana wanajua. Ilikuwa torture. Kuchapana hiyo nayo wanajua.
So ilikuwa saa ngapi hivi by the way?
So hii ni around 3.
Okay.
Wamenichapa mpaka around 8 usiku. Then wakaniingisha kwa gari. Sasa hii ilikuwa gari na kaa tu hai. Tukaanza kuzunguka hii. I didn't even know kule. Tukaki tunazunguka tu. Nasikia kuna traffic, kwenda clear traffic. So eventually they dropped me somewhere. Nilipata chali anaitwa Boniface Makoha. Akaninotice, akaniambia wewe ndio nakujua, wacha nikusaidie. Kaenda kanipeleka. Wase wana making jokes sana social media wakisema the first thing I asked for is a Fanta. Lakini manze hiyo ndio nilikuwa nataka Fanta.
Yeah, of course man.
Na unajua mwili uitisha kile kitu nataka. Nilikuwa in pain lakini nilikuwa nataka Fanta.
Yeah, but Dennis, man, I'm sure we're receiving threats mobs, death threats mob, a lot of intimidation from random people, maybe on your social media, on your phone, isn't it?
Yeah, I mean death threat is kitu nimezoea. Wase zamani walikuwa wanafanya hivyo, ukipata death threat unakimbia polisi una record. These days I handle death threats differently. When people threaten you with death, you tell them you will die but once.
Do you have a bodyguard?
For a long time, even when I used to work for State House, I rejected, even when I was entitled, I rejected a bodyguard. I do not believe I believe God is the best God.
So I know we don't have enough time. It's just a minute to the top of the hour, so tunaingia story news. But do you think these elections are going to be won on social media? Does it have an impact? Because I know, wasai wanaongea sana, people want to trend.
Social media cannot win an election. It can only facilitate the win of an election. Elections are won in markets, in shopping centers, and in homes of people. And most importantly, in the hearts and minds of the electorate.
I like that. Dennis, we don't have time. Asante sana for coming through. I know it was short notice, but good job, whatever you're doing, and success in all your endeavors.
I also wish Vibes Radio success.
Asante sana.
Hapa hata ndio pengine mngenitisha drop.
Utarecord maze, big up.
Morning Vibes, where you are the MVP. No negative vibes.